Hi, Spirit Team is saying that you have other options to help support you. And they've given me Tiger's Eye. There's someone who protects themselves with certain stones or with a certain thing. But this is what Spirit Team gave as an additional supportive way of you to block negativity. If you have an area where others are around, like a job area, or where it's somewhere where people are in and out, you may need some type of spray to keep negativity away. Now, if you've gotten a text message or a voicemail from someone, and this is how they started, Spirit Team is giving me, "Hi, beautiful," or "Hi, handsome," or "Have you been beautiful eyes," or "beautiful lips," or whatever they do to try to send in that energy to soften you up, or to, say, "Oh, okay." But this is the thing that's going on. They're testing the waters, the temperature, or they're going fishing. That's what Spirit Team is saying. Instead of saying, "How are you doing?" I feel it would be fair or honest for us to talk about what happened the last time that we talked, or the last time that we saw each other. That's the adult way, or that's the way of coming straight forward and being straight up. Spirit Team is saying, instead of testing the temperature, they need to be straight up with you. And you need to hold them to that, if you desire to even answer the text. That's what Spirit Team just gave me. If you even want to do that, because for some energies out there, you might be like, "Oh, this is coming from where?" You might have even deleted their whole number, and you might be looking at the number like kind of like puzzled, like, "Who is this?" Because it's been that much time removed. But they've been through some things, and they realized just how decent you were, just how good and high vibrational you were. But they didn't want to play, or they didn't want to act right. And you were like, "I don't have time for this." Plus, not only that, you're gifted and you already know they're full of crap. Some of them, they're full of crap anyway, because you're gifted and you already know anyway. And your Spirit Team tells you already anyway. Okay? And that's what they failed to understand. Don't mess with somebody that's of the light and somebody that's gifted with a whole spiritual team. I'm not talking about little 2 or 3. I'm talking about a whole spiritual team, a whole platform of people sitting up there at a table, and they take turns and go, "You got this one? You got this one, dog? You got this one, sis? You got this one, bro?" You see what I'm saying? No, you ain't got time for that. But this energy, they want to do well, but they still want to have their foot out there doing whatever. It's like they're confused, and you don't got time for confusion, because you already see it coming a mile away. And what this energy is not getting is that you already know, as said before. Another thing I'm picking up about an energy that's making 3 and 4 and 5 profiles and crossing boundaries energetically and physically in some cases to see what vibe you're on. That's just ridiculous. Ain't nobody have no time for that stuff. I mean, that's something that teenagers do. You don't have no time. And some teenagers are very mature and don't even do that. They're straight up and say, they're straight up and they come and they say, "Listen, we had some words, or I was a little tense before." Like, they know how to come. And when you have an adult of a certain age that doesn't know how to communicate, and they're not emotionally mature enough to know how to go back and resolve the prior issue, you want to resolve the prior issue before you move forward. You know what I'm saying? You don't hit yourself on the leg, get a bruise, and then worry about wiping it down or getting a Band-Aid or curing the inflammation later. You do gotta do that first. In order to heal, the inflammation has to go down on your bump or your injury before you can move forward. What is that madness? I'm picking up somebody that lacks courage, but I'm also picking up another energy that does now have the courage to do that. They have grown. Somebody show them what a negative energy is, and they're like, "I believe it, and now I know what a positive energy is." Okay? But this is what Spirit Team is giving me. You called for exposure. You called for judgment and justice. It's the way you're calling for things now, that even the people that are high vibrational around them are falling off because they're not doing the right thing. And you're tired of it. You're just tired of it. All that back alley, little sneaky stuff now, you smell it. And when you don't smell it, you get symbols and messages being sent to you, and synchronicities being sent to you anyway. So this is for you, for learning, and for taking what you learn and putting it out there in the universe, for manifesting, for using those gifts properly. This is the message.